wrestling days, and welcome to this Hell in a Cell predictions video. First match that we're going to take a look at is going to be Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus Miz and Maryse. Now, I think this is part of a bigger storyline. I think we're building towards Daniel Bryan versus The Miz again. Maybe Survivor Series, maybe Royal Rumble, probably WrestleMania. So we're building towards that. There could be a title involved. They need to keep this story continuing. I think Miz and Maryse win here. Go! Next up, we've got AJ Styles taking on Samoa Joe for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. I think Samoa Joe wins this. I think a Samoa Joe title reign would be absolutely mouth-watering. Certainly, considering how personal this has got. Love the Wendy! I just think they've got gold with Joe. There's no need to keep this AJ Styles title reign continuing. I would have Samoa Joe win the title here. I've got to be honest though, I have enjoyed the AJ Styles title run. I think it was a good series of matches he had against Shinsuke Nakamura. He's been having some decent one-off matches on Smackdown as well. So I don't mind if it continues, but I'm all for seeing what Joe brings to the table. Come on! Yeah, go! Next up, we've got the New Day versus Rusev Day for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. Now, I think that the New Day retain. I don't really understand what they're doing with Rusev Day because they teased the split, but then everything was fine. Aiden English obviously threw himself in the way of that brogue kick. Meant that Rusev Day could get the victory over the bar. So they seem quite tight. I don't know what the story is. They could put the title on them, but I think that there is a story here. I feel like Rusev may turn heel on Aiden English. Aiden English certainly seems like the face at the moment. Maybe they're going to give him a title run first of all. It's a tough one to call. It's hard to know what they're going to do with the New Day as well. There's been rumours of them splitting for a long time, but again, I don't see that in the future. If it was going to happen, rumours were it was going to happen at Money in the Bank, so maybe they're going to give New Day a lengthy title run. Let's see what 2019 has in store, but there feels like there's some sort of story happening within Rusev Day. I just don't see the title going on them yet, so I think New Day retain. Ignore that. Go! Next up, we've got Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, and I think that Roman will win. I think that the fact that the Shield are back together, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, there's a lot of moving parts here, but that's bad news for Braun because Braun is trying to win a championship. Roman is defending, and it's easier to defend than it is to win the title. I think they're going to wait from putting that title onto Braun. I don't see it happening here. It could. It really could, but I just think the Shield are going to find a way of keeping that title on Roman Reigns. Go! Next up, we've got Alexa Bliss versus Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And I really do think that Rowdy Ronda Rousey will retain. Alexa Bliss is a fantastic heel, but I just don't see Ronda losing that title between now and WrestleMania. So yeah, I think we're building towards Ronda against Charlotte Flair. So I expect both of those to retain their championships. Which nicely brings us to Charlotte against Becky. Again, I think Charlotte will retain, but I think that Becky will go crazy. Becky is going to be cheated somehow. I think that she might win and then keep on her disarmor too long. It could be that we see the result reversed as a result, and yeah, I just think that there's going to be something like that because Becky is red hot at the moment. I would like them to put the title onto her, but I do think we're building towards Charlotte against Ronda at WrestleMania, and I don't see how Charlotte losing here helps that story. Next up, we got Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. This has had a fantastic build. But I think they're going to go with Randy Orton. I think I'm feeling that because Jeff Hardy was standing tall at the end of Smackdown Live this week. And I don't think they would have him looking strong on the go-home show and the pay-per-view. But who knows? They could have something big in store for Jeff Hardy. I just think that this is a very interesting feud, something that I wasn't expecting to see in 2018, but it's been built well. I've got to give him credit for that. Hell in a Cell, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton can go any way, but I'm saying Randy Orton. Yay! Final match, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre against The Shield for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It could be that The Shield have a fantastic night by not only Roman retaining, but by Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins picking up them Raw Tag Team Championship belts. Not sure if it's going to be that successful though for The Shield. This whole event is so hard to call because you just don't know what the future is going to hold. I think The Shield are here to stay. I do think they'll turn on each other at some point. I don't feel like it's soon. I feel like the Shield reunion is there to help get Roman over, and that is far from a completed task. So I think the Shield are around for a while. I think they got beaten up pretty badly on some of those Raws leading up to Hell in a Cell. Maybe this is the revenge. Maybe now you're going to see Roman as Universal Champion, Seth and Dean as Tag Team Champs. I had no idea what Dolph and Drew are going to do at the end of this show along with Braun. I should imagine it's going to be absolute carnage. Can't wait to find out. Make sure you join me because I will be live streaming Hell in a Cell. All my thoughts, reactions, figure giveaways, loads of awesomeness coming up. So make sure that you are on the Wrestling Days channel this Sunday. Awesome guys, thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time.